Hi guys, and welcome back from Carly at the Herbathicary. Really good to see you guys again. If you're new to the channel or like the videos, please show your support by hitting like and subscribe down below. So today I'd like to talk to you about one of the UK's most dangerous plants. Now, this one is not native to the UK. It was brought over by the Victorians as it is huge and they thought it was pretty and ornamental. However, it's not. One of the first things that I go through with any of my new forage group is be wary of the Umbellifer family. It's not a good starter forage as there are a few poisonous cousins to them, I suppose. The poison hemlock, and of course the one we're speaking about today, the giant hogweed. Now, once you actually get a little bit of practice, then the Umbellifer family are amazing. There's lots of edibles like the cow parsley, the wild carrot has many, many uses. Elderberry, only the flowers and the berries. And the common hogweed is very tasty if well cooked. However, common parsley, as tasty as it is, does have a rather evil big brother, and it is called giant hogweed for a reason. But the sap of the giant hogweed contains phototoxic chemicals which can burn your skin and cause blistering in the sun, and it can last 5, 7 years. I know some people who are still suffering 25 years later. And today I revisited a site where I'd spotted it last year and spoke to the council about it because I actually noticed it while petting a very cute dog that had just had a run through it, and the owners were going in to get it. And it's now May, and these are up and growing, and I remember seeing them last year and I can see what's coming, and these are growing literally 2 minutes from my house. And as you can imagine, this is a space that I'd like people to be warned about. So today we are going to look at both the common hogweed and the giant hogweed. As I always say to my foragers, until you've actually seen the giant version, you will never ever feel comfortable, well, at least I didn't, with the common one. So here at our local dog walking area, we have a sea of the common hogweed. And what we're going to do today is compare the leaves, the stems. I do always say wait till they're flowering, as it does make it easier to tell. And then in future seasons, once you know for certain that that is a spot with just the common hogweed, it is fine to come back for the young shoots when they first start coming along. So the first thing I wanted to do was compare both the stems and the actual size of the leaves. So here you see I've got one, oh, they're all tangled, that is a solid purple. No spotting. It does have a ridge in the middle, so it has kind of like a U-shaped stem. And here we have a green one from a plant just next door to it, but these are both the common hogweed. So these are the largest ones I could find from a flowering plant, so it's mature. So I'm just going to measure this and see the size of this leaf, and then we'll compare it to the giant hogweed that I very, very gingerly measured earlier. At its largest, that's 43 centimeters or 17 inches on this one. And as I said, I did search around for a while and it was the largest one I could find. So this one is also about 43 centimeters. So I was just having a hunt around looking for the biggest one of these giant hogweed leaves that I could measure. Oh, having a bit of issue getting my tape measure out while filming at the same time. So I'll measure this one like I did the other. So from the base of the first two leaves to the tip. And even at this immature stage, as the stems haven't even started growing yet, that's about 23 inches or 58 centimeters. And these have only been here for about 3-4 weeks now, and this is how big they are already. I'm going to see if I can find a slightly larger one. This one looks quite big. I wonder what that is. That one, yep, that one's about the same. When I was here in July last year, these were actually pushing 1.5 meters each. Now I'd like to measure that one, but I'm definitely not getting in there. Let's have a look at this one here. This one actually looks bigger. So we'll go from the base, and yeah, that one is at 32 inches. So they are getting larger as they go to the back. Now, oh, there's some wild garlic mustard rather in the back there. But as you can see, these leaves are much spikier, larger tooths than the common hogweed. And let's see if we can get an image there of the stems. Okay, you can see here that they are both green with purple, but they have spotting like Dalmatians. Let's see if we can get a better image of one of these. They are actually everywhere, and on the other side of this fence is also a work yard, and they've got them in there. And when I spoke to them, they said that they did actually try cut them back themselves one year. But here hiding is, I know last one's stem is still here. I'm not sure if I can get a good enough image of it because I can't get any closer. Let's see. Not sure if you can see that long dried stem. It's the brown bit. I can't actually get closer or zoom. Oh, there we go. We zoomed a bit. So there is the top of where last year's plant was. And that is easily 8-9 foot tall. So here we're back to the common hogweed. And as you see, the umbel has between 10 and 15 separate stems coming off it. These leaves are less viciously toothed. If you see here, there's the lighter green or the greenier green of the common and the spikier green of the giant hogweed. Then we move over to the umbels. Now the common hogweed umbel is quite compact and has between 10 and 15 stems, where the giant hogweed has at least over 40 up there. This one was already up to 8 foot when I got the picture last year, and I wasn't getting any closer to count them. They also have bits that come out at the side, so they're nowhere near as compact as the common hogweed. And then on to the stems. As you see, the common hogweed will be one solid color. As I showed you, I found green ones or purple ones, but never two the same on the same. But the giant hogweed can have the green and the purple, but it will have spotting and blotching all up the stem. They do both, however, have fine hairs along the stems. However, in the giant hogweed, the phototoxic sap that you want to avoid is in the entire plant. So that's leaves, stem, even those tiny little hairs. If you were just to touch them and not get the sap on you, they can still cause skin irritation. So when you spot this one, please, please, please avoid it. And if you so wish, like me, contact your local counsellor, give them a heads up that they're there, and hopefully someone is brave enough to come and get them. Said last year there was only 4 of these plants here, but as the umbels contain thousands and thousands of seeds and they weren't cut down in time, these all dropped, and that's why we have so many here now. Again, thank you guys for coming back to the Herbathicary. It was great to see you again. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.